My people, it's your buddy Tack. Now my friend Chris over at Prepared Mind 101 asked me if I'd like to test out one of his blades, the Topps SXB. And I was like, you know what, that's a big blade. I'm not really into big blades. I'm just kidding. You know me, I love big blades. Give you a quick rundown of the specs so we can get to the fun part. Overall length 15 3/4 inch. Blade length is 9.3 inch. The actual cutting surface is 8 3/4. The weight is 26 ounces. The steel is 1095 high carbon steel, and the handles are made of micarta. Now the thickness of the blade, I like this, 1/4 inch thick, nice and beefy. It's a drop point with a partial flat grind. Now the retail is pretty steep. Retails about $300, and you can usually find it for about $210. Take a couple close-ups of this thing. It's cool how it's got the little divots. I think that's for doing a bow drill, maybe not. It's got that Rocky Mountain pattern, which is pretty cool. I like it so far anyways. Now one thing I liked about this one more than my other tops is the liners. Check it out, red liners. That's so freaking cool, because all my other ones have white ones. So I thought the red liners were a nice touch. And there's your, see, full tank construction, protrudes out of the bottom. That's almost like a frickin' pry bar, almost. Or at least a good attitude adjuster. It's funky, it's got some jimping right here, maybe for some, if you choke up like that, looks kinda cool. Now I don't know if this is like a saw blade or for breaking barbed wire or what, but we'll test that out as well. Now here's the replacement sheath he got for it. So I don't have the standard one, I can't show you that, but look what he got. I would definitely recommend the TIE sheaths. These are very good. One of my favorite Kydex sheath makers. It's got your little tech lock on the back. Fits in really well, check for rattle. Yeah, a little bit, it's probably just because it broke in. And I am familiar with these things, because I got one myself for my ZTO 100, and I love this thing. This one ain't got no rattle, but I didn't really break it in much, so maybe it will develop. I'm not sure about that, but this one's perfect. I don't know if it's just because this thing's such a monster, but it does have a little bit. But it is very well done. I like this little extra safety lock they put on these darn things. Comes out easily. Take a close-up look of it. It's pretty cool. Little futuristic looking, but I like it, man. It's definitely a high-quality sheath. Snaps right in, locks in, you're ready to go. So, it's finally time to test this thing out. Let's see how it goes. Now, I'm not sure if my man Chris sharpened this at all. It seems pretty decent. Let's give it a shot. Try it in all different areas. Because this is one hell of a big blade, 1/4 inch thick. Ooh, that's cutting pretty frickin' nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's try it in all different areas of the blade. Try it down here. Now one thing, you can't really push on that, can you? Ow. But she's biting right in. Nice and deep too. Let's do a couple full swipes. And I'm gonna try to use that little hook thing. See how that works. Whoa, sorry about that, I just hit you guys. Wow. Pretty good so far. Now this handle is feeling really cool. I love that finger choil right there. It's like almost like the perfect shape for my hand. Now I heard some people say the Rocky Mountain pattern hurts their hand a little bit, but just with this, not yet. Wow, this is taking slices right off, so the sharpness is definitely high. Let's do some hammer stabs next. See how this thing feels. Whoa, nice. That's what I be talking about, man. Now I'm feeling a little bit, right? See, it's funny, that choil is awesome, using it the regular way, but hammer stabs right here, I can feel it on the bottom of my pinky. A little bit of shock, but not like a whole ton, just a little bit. I do feel it though. Next, let's see how this thing will do on the 10 chop test. down tree right here. This is probably about 6-7 inches around. Let's see how she does. And I'm not going to do the 3-finger action, not yet. At first I'm going to start in the regular position. Let's see how she does. Wow. Yeah, whoa. Tons of power, man. Nice clean cuts too. Now we'll try it, scooting my hand back a little bit, trying to get some more power. Whew, damn, man. That's what I'm talking about. Whew, man, I didn't want to like this thing. Yeah, here's a close-up of the destruction. That was in the regular handheld position. I was a little off with my aim. But then look at this freaking thing, man. That is friggin' serious. Yeah, let's see how this thing delimbs. Here's a branch right here on down tree. It's got to be about 2.5 inches, but it is a softwood, so it should be relatively easy. Let's see how it goes. Make sure I got enough clearance here. And I'm not sure if I don't know if I want to just hit it with the belly or there. You know what? We'll just do it with the belly, just like old school. Let's see how it goes. Now, once I just hit it with that, and it was weird, I felt it like frickin' bite in too. Yeah, let me try it a little bit. What the hell? Wow, that actually kind of works. Yeah, that actually kind of works. That's pretty frickin' cool. I like that. Yeah, I don't know if this is a saw or not, but let's give it a shot. No, it's not a saw. That didn't take long, did it? Well, maybe it's just for making notches, because it did do that really well. Or like I said, breaking barbed wire, I don't know, smacking on somebody's freaking face, less than lethal. You know, that'd be pretty cool. Look at that, that's cool. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what it's actually for. I'm sure one of you guys can tell me. But there you go. I gotta apologize first. I am right next to the road. This is a tree that's gotta come down right on the side of my driveway. It's about 6 inch. I'm gonna cut it up here and then I'll cut it later down at the bottom, but we'll have some fun first. This darn little tree's probably gonna be in my way. It's kind of tough because I'm way down here. Partly because I'm short, but yeah. Just cut a little notch in the front, and then we'll come in on the back and take this puppy down. Probably should have my safety goggles on. That looks pretty good. Now I gotta be careful where I land this because I have power lines right there. And so I'm gonna try to make it go right down the driveway. And I think this stupid thing's gonna get in my way. Whoa, I think so. You know what? I'm gonna try the old scoot in the hand back. Get some more power. Gotta work on my aim. Man, what a difference though. As soon as you, wow, start choking back, this thing ain't gonna be up for much longer. Hopefully I don't have to move you guys. If I did my notch correctly. Come on down. How am I doing over here? A little bit more, I'll hit it right there. I should have started chopping lower. It's pretty high. Wow, that's almost, I'm debating coming up here. I should be able to push this tree. It's not too tall. It's like 18 feet, 20 feet. Ooh, little spider. Sorry about that, spider. Oh, shit, there it goes already. Tim friggin' Burr. Well, let's see how this thing will baton. Here's a decent sized piece of wood, as you can see, compared to the blade. Nothing gigantic, but hey, it's the first one. Oh, this is kind of weird. It's like, what do you want to use? Do you want to use this? Do you want to use that? You know what? We're going to go with that at first. Man, 1/4 inch there. Now, please tell me this ain't going to be like the frickin' that K-bar pot belly. Please, please, God. Wow, it's biting right in very easily. Good geometry, man. See, the thing about this geometry compared to that pot belly was good for batoning, but it didn't seem like it chopped well. This chops really good, and so far it seems like it batons pretty nice. Okay, I ain't gonna screw around no more. Here's a real piece. This is something like a big piece you throw in your fireplace. You can see how big that mofo is. Let's try it out. Man, the more I use this darn thing, the more I like it. And so far, I haven't noticed the handle at all, besides hammer stabs. That's the only time I felt some pain. Like right now, no shock. Wow, man, there it goes. Man. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to buy me one of these motherfuckers. I knew it. As soon as I seen it, hey, test this, I'm like, oh, man, I'm gonna buy that. And now it cements it, what I thought, because it works even better than I thought it would. Damn. Okay, let's just finish this piece off. Gotta do it, man. It's actually fun when you got a good tool like this. Man, just look at it go. I mean, I'm not even hitting it hard with the baton. I'm just like tap, 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 using the weight of the wood. I'm not even like swinging it. Okay, so far today we've had airplanes, cars, and now geese. Geese I don't mind as much. They are pretty noisy. Now, I have a lot of confidence in this, which is usually bad. I had confidence in that pot belly, and I went a little crazy. I didn't even go nearly as crazy as I'm gonna go right now. This friggin' monster with the huge ass knot. Look how big this is. I have that much faith. I did ask Chris, hey man, I'll join this group, but what if I break something, man? I'm not gonna purposely try to break something, but I wanna test it kind of a little extreme. Not too much, but here we go. If I do break it, I'll buy a new one, Playboy. That's the type of guy I am. Come on, Betsy. Because I might be ordering two. One for you, one for me. Oh my God, it's doing it. That was a little bit of work, because this is a big piece with a big knot. But dude, my God. Yeah, I'm buying one. So what are my overall thoughts on this thing? Well, we'll start off with the handle. Now that Rocky Mountain pattern didn't affect me at all. It actually worked really well. The only time it bugged me was doing hammer stabs, and it was rubbing on my ring finger a little bit. But besides that, the handle was really good. The 1095 held up really well. The geometry was awesome. I mean, for batoning, for chopping, really good geometry. Now the sawtooth back, I don't have a use for that. So that was one downfall for me. But besides that, it's pretty much just all pluses. And I do like this, and I would recommend it. 1 to 10, I'd probably give it probably an 8 3/4. Well, I just want to say thanks again to Chris for letting me test out his blade. I did have a lot of fun. And as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by. And until the next time we meet.